They went to bed as two friends. But when morning came, my cousin recently moved from India. On a recent road trip exploring America, we were shooting shit, exchanging ghost stories, and laughing at the differences between American and Indian ghost stories. I then asked her if she's ever experienced anything supernatural. Her eyes widened. Then she looked at the window. When the silence was about to be too much for me, she softly responded, "Yes, a few." One is troubling. When I was in my second year in college, I stayed in an all-girls hostel. I made many friends. We were all delighted to be away from our conservative parents and school. The hostel was so much fun, but it was an ancient building. Electricity was only put in the rooms. Sometimes, candles were placed along the window if a watchman was present, but generally, you were faced with complete darkness once you left the chambers. It's common to wake someone if you need to walk down to the restroom at the end of the hall. We all had a childish fear of being alone in the dark. One night, I had to use the restroom. It was about 4 a.m. I went to my friend's bed and tapped her on the arm. She immediately opened her eyes as soon as I touched her. I apologized for bothering her and told her it needed to be. She smiled at me and hopped out of bed. Down the hallway, she laughed and danced. I could not see her, but her bangles clanked together loudly, and the bells in her anklets jingled softly. It was very calming. I laughed and sashayed my hips down the hallway with her, too tired to match elaborate arm movements. She said nothing to me, though occasionally I heard her one of our favorite Bollywood songs. The same thing happened on her return. I fell back to sleep quickly. I woke up pretty late the following day to the sound of men in her room. They surrounded her. I bolted from my bed, prepared to protect my friend, when I realized they were college administrators. I peered over closer. My friend's lifeless eyes were fixated on my bed. The same smile on her face. Suicide. Her time of death was 11:30 p.m., almost 5 hours before I woke her. If you enjoyed this short horror story, like and subscribe for more videos in the future.